Hi, boys and girls. It's time for today's interactive read aloud. And today we're going to be reading a book by Lois Ehlert called Fish Eyes. This is another book from our Text Set 8 Numbers at Work Counting. What do you think the story is going to be about by looking at the picture on the front cover and knowing that the title is called Fish Eyes? Lois Ehlert wrote the words in this book and she did the illustrations. Lois Ehlert is an author and illustrator that we love in kindergarten, and we read a lot of her books. Fish Eyes. Look at this little fish in the corner. It says, swim along through this book with me. As I read, you're going to notice that this little fish talks to you. Hurry up. It's this little fish, she's talking. Looks like we have a lot of fish and some really bright pink fish eyes. Come join me. Fish Eyes, a book you can count on by Lois Ehlert. I love that it says a book you can count on. I think that's funny. And it's a counting book, so it makes it a little more interesting. What a tale. If I could put on a suit of scales, add some fins in one of these tails, I'd close my eyes and then I'd wish, wow, that I'd turn into a beautiful fish. Boys and girls, do you notice that this is a rhyming book? Scales and tails, wish and fish. There'll be more rhyming words. This little guy says, will you dance with me? I'd flip down the rivers and splash in the sea. I'd swim so far you would never catch me. I'd see, and here our little gray fish down here says, follow me. What number? 1. We have a really long fish here. 1 green fish. Now notice, I know it's kind of hard to see because we're in a video, but look at the eye of that fish, okay? See, it's purple with green on the inside. 1 green fish plus me makes 2. 1 green fish plus me, which is this little guy, makes 2 fish. Plus means we're just adding it, another one to it. Now watch the eye. There's a hole right here, see? I can stick my little finger through it. And 2 jumping fish. Two jumping fish plus me makes 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 smiling fish. Kind of look like clowns, don't they? 3 smiling fish plus me makes how many, boys and girls? 1, 2, 3 plus him makes 4. 4 striped fish. 4 striped fish plus me makes 5. Our next number, so we're adding 1 more fish every time. 5 spotted fish. 5 spotted fish plus me makes, good job, 6. 6 fan-tailed fish. If a fish's tail is fan-tailed, it's wide. Goes from small to wide, like a fan. 6 fan-tailed fish plus me makes, how many are we going to have? 7. 7 flipping fish. 7 flipping fish plus me makes, let's see, can we count the 7 flipping fish? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus our gray guy, 8. 8 skinny fish. 8 skinny fish plus me makes, what's our next number going to be? 9 flashy fish. There's some pretty fish, aren't they? 9 flashy fish plus me makes, what's 9 and 1 more? What's after 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 plus me is 10. 10 darting fish. 10 darting fish. So long. Look, where's the rest of our little gray guy? Keep flipping. Then I'd keep swimming until I would see all of those fish eyes looking at me. Looky there. Pretty fish eyes, nice and bright. If you could truly have a wish, would you wish to be a fish? If you would wish to be a fish, can you do this? If you would not wish to be a fish, can you do this? Very interesting. Goodbye. Hope to see you again. Does this look familiar? We saw these fish at the beginning of our story. Okay, boys and girls, each time we turned the page, how many fish were added? It was always +1, wasn't it? 1 more fish was added every time we turned the page. And that's how you were able to predict what would be next. This one in counting order. How many fish did we have when we started the book? It started off with 1. 1 green fish. Look how long that fish was. We started with 1 green fish. Good job. I read to you, but someone guided you along through the story. Who was talking to you through the story and guiding you through it? Yep, our little tiny gray fish. Oh, there he is. Right there. Why do you think that little fish asks you to come along with him? He wants to teach you about counting. So Lois Ehlert is an amazing author, but she's also a really amazing illustrator. And I know it's kind of hard to tell from video, but she has the eyeballs cut out. They're like, see that? All of the eyes on the fish are holes. I can stick my little head through there and look. And so when you turn the page, you see that the eyes have a different background. It's the same hole, but the eye has a different background. And that is why it's called fish eyes. It's a pretty interesting concept she's got going on here. Well, I hope you enjoyed our story today called Fish Eyes, and I hope that you could see some beautiful illustrations and learn a little bit about counting and adding 1 as we count. A little bit of an addition book too. Have a great day.